a new day. I just wanted to acknowledge everybody for wrapping me up in some love yesterday after my post about living and loving with autism, because it's a big journey, and anyone that's been on this journey knows that. And although I don't dwell on the negative times, I certainly acknowledge them, and I think that we need to be able to acknowledge them in a safe environment, and not having somebody here to kind of go, a partner to go, oh, can you believe he did that? Man, this is tough, or having someone to laugh about with it. So it's nice to be able to come onto Facebook and do that with you, and to get so much support and love for doing that. And so it is Autism Awareness Month too, so it's probably a good time to talk about some of this and create this awareness, because a little while ago Thomas was playing some videos that we had from when he was little, and he used to video lots of things because to visually see a routine is the way that he learns best. So we would have a video playing and he'd become to love this video. He would set it up in the house and he would video the comings and goings in the house. And he put some of those DVDs on recently just to play, and as I was walking past watching them, well, I just couldn't watch them. I couldn't look at them, because it gave me an insight into what our house looked like back then and what our household and family was like, and how stressful it was. And when I reflect back on that, I just really don't know how we did it. And so I don't reflect on it too much because I try to get on with it. But it is good to acknowledge that it is a really tough road at times. But one of the gifts of that is that I've learned how to be so emotionally strong and resilient. And I don't think that we should ever not focus on the gifts that come from all of this. So Thomas gives me an emotional workout every day. And so I become strong emotionally, because you have to be. You can't be fragile. I mean, you can't get fragile about being called a big penis and being kicked and spat at. You've just got to toughen up around that. And you've got to see the gifts in that. So it's like I have an emotional workout. I go from home where I get yelled at or kicked or something, then I walk on stage, it's like, my sparkle is alive. You've kind of got to be emotionally strong to be able to do that. And that emotional strength then flows over into everything that you do in your life. You know, and Thomas reminds me not to take things too seriously. And he gives me all of these coping mechanisms and strategies that I've learned with him that I then get to apply in other areas of my life. And of course I get to maintain my sense of humour, and as many of you would have heard, you know, that I have a whole other dialogue. I've learned to have a whole other dialogue going on in my head when I'm going through some of this stuff with him. And sometimes it works, and then sometimes it doesn't, and I fall down a little, and then I get back up and find my sense of humour again. So, you know, when Thomas is calling me a big penis, oh, you're just a big penis, man, you're just a big penis, there's a whole other dialogue going in my head going, well, I wouldn't mind one just quietly. And so I amuse myself. I get through that moment, and I maintain my sense of humour. So, you know, there are gifts in all of this, and it's all the way that we acknowledge those gifts and that we choose to see them or not. I mean, what other choice do we have? We can't leave them on the corner. They're ours, and so we can either choose to do this journey maintaining our sense of humour or not, but that doesn't mean we don't acknowledge the times when it's tough and that we just need to be sad for a while. So we don't need to dwell on them, but we certainly need to acknowledge those moments. And yesterday you gave me a beautiful gift when I acknowledged one of those moments by wrapping me up in lots of love and support. So for that I thank you. So that's exactly what families need that are going through these moments. And so if there's somebody around you that needs that, then yeah, just do that, and that makes a difference. I mean, we know we've still got to do it. We know in the end it's our journey, but it sure is great to know that there are people along the way sharing those moments with you. So thank you, Facebook friends. I so appreciate you, and yeah, I'll go live again soon and look forward to catching up. Thanks.